I want to start with this. In modern society today, we've seemed to become obsessed with the idea that newer is always better. We need the new car, we need the new iPhone, we need the new AirPods, we need the new everything. And there's an old saying that goes, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And that's exactly what the San Francisco 49ers did. In a past happy world, on Sunday, the 49ers passed a total of 8 times. Yeah, you heard that right. 8 times in the game, not 8 times in the half. They passed 6 times in the first half, 2 times in the second half. And oftentimes in life and in sports, we get too much in our own way. We try to get cute with the play calling. We try to go away from what's working for us. And the 49ers knew what was working. The Green Bay Packers did not want to tackle them. They did not want to play a physical game. And they said, okay, we're not going to get cute. We're going to keep coming at it. We're not going to get FOMO. We're not going to get fear of missing out for those Patrick Mahomes bombs that we saw in the first game. Those are great, but we have our own way to win. And we're going to be tougher and we're going to be stronger than you. And we're going to put it at you. We're going to take it to you. And they didn't fall for the trap that this newer is always better. As a millennial, I get the idea. Newer is better. We need new. We need fresh. We need new ideas. The old way of doing things doesn't work. And that's just not the case. It worked beautifully. And the San Francisco 49ers completely obliterated the Green Bay Packers. I do want to be clear, though, for those of you out there thinking that, oh, Jonathan's theory has been wrong all year. You don't need a really good quarterback. Jimmy G is just holding the water. Well, Jimmy G is a top 15 quarterback, if not top 10 in this league. He has the potential. He's endorsed by Belichick. He learned from Brady. This guy is the best of the best, and it only worked because of the threat of play action, because of the threat of his arm. That same Packer defense, they played against the Bears. They played against the Lions and David Blow. They had no problem stopping the run. It was all predicated off the pass. And I do think Jimmy G has those elite traits, and that's what set it up. He's maybe not top 10 yet, but he certainly has the potential. He has the it qualities. He has everything that you need. The same theory still exists. You have 2 top 15, top 10 quarterbacks playing for the Super Bowl. You have 2 top 5 coaches, and you have 2 top 10 defenses. Kansas City has bloomed into an elite defense, believe it or not. Starting from the bottom, now we're here. Kansas City's here, and they came to play some defense. So the theory still exists. You need the quarterback, you need the defense, you need the coach. But San Francisco played tough. They brought toughness. They brought old school football back, and they made it the way to win, because there's different ways to do things and different ways to win sometimes. Innovation comes from building on something that already works. When we want a faster air transportation method, we don't try to build flying saucers. We take what we have in the airplane and we try to make it lighter. We try to make it a more powerful, more efficient engine. We do the same with medicine. You have medicine when you're trying to create new cures and new antibiotics. You don't just take the old ones and throw them away. You keep them and you use them, but you innovate. You try and make new things. You add to what's already there. And that's exactly what Kyle Shanahan has done to his father, Mike's offense. He's taken the principles from the 80s and 90s. He's not strayed from the run game. And he's learned his lesson from the past. He did it in the Super Bowl. As the coordinator of the Atlanta Falcons, he didn't run the football, and he paid dearly by allowing the Patriots to come back from down 28-3 and win the football game. And he learned from that. But more importantly, he learned from his father. He learned that the running game is important. If you have a good quarterback, good to great quarterback, you can run the football and make them respect you that way. And that's exactly what innovation is. He's added layers of complexity to the offense. He's added a passing game that didn't exist in the 80s and 90s, but he's used those same traits, those same abilities, the same offensive concepts that has made football what it is to this day, and he's innovated. And I think that that should be applauded. You should never forget where you've come from. You should never forget what you've learned, and you should always be willing to innovate.